the weather this time of year in the South? Perfect. Fall football weather. And we've got the roof wide open here at Mercedes. Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Atlanta Falcons. A couple of 2-1 teams set to square off, and we're underway here in NFL Week 4. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Robinson with another carry. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. You look at this Bears defense. They enter play ranked 8th against the run in the NFL.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you've got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air.
Robinson will try to pick it up, and he's going to have the first down at about the 38. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. The Falcons had 2-1 now to start the campaign, and they were looking good until last week's loss took them from the ranks of the unbeaten.
Yeah, I don't think anyone was expecting this team to push the 72 Dolphins, but still, you got to take a lot of positives from this first month. If they can bounce back and move to 3-1, they'll be pretty well set up for the remainder of the season to follow.
2nd and 5. They'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Steele. Only able to gain a couple there. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. Here's Presley Harvin now. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. Now Brown. They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7. And it'll be 1st and 10 Bears from deep in their own territory.
Here we go.
Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Finds Strong on the check down. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A gain there of 12 yards and a 1st down for the Bears.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
He just danced away from that one defender on his way to a gain of about 7 yards. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Oh, design run for their wideout. Breaks the tackle, now Allen. Down the left sideline. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Chicago. A great effort there. His his first touchdown on the year. And the Bears will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Well, we're used to seeing big plays from him in the passing game. That'll obviously go as a rushing touchdown, and what a rushing touchdown it was.
And you got to think to yourself that this coaching staff has looked at his playmaking ability and said to themselves, why are we just going to throw it to him? Let's double his touches and make him a big part of the run game. That big playability, it was at the forefront on that one.
The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He finds his man complete. That's steal. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Oh, I see you nodding your head along with me, partner, because it's pretty obvious what they were trying to do there on the drag route. With his speed, they're hoping he can turn the corner and maybe take this to the house. But that was excellent work defensively to make sure once he caught it, he wasn't going anywhere.
And he'll be stopped up at the 26 after a gain of only a couple.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big, big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5 on 3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
Two yards still to go. 3rd down now. They're going to look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
With it is Brown. A punt of 46, a return of 5, and the Bears take over. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive that got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
Last week we saw a rarity. He was over 200 yards on the ground, and they lost. So we'll see if they can get more carries like that and win this week.
And that was interesting watching the game tape, wasn't it? Because it was hard to register while we watched him pile up that yardage and create those nice runs, that they didn't win the football game. But that doesn't mean changing what you do. Continue to feed him the football.
Here's Strong one more time. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. On 1st and 10, it's Strong. And a lane slowly materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. You talk about this Falcon defense. They come into this one rounding out the top 10 in the 10 spot against the run.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants him to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if we can get to it. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
Soraya.
A give running right is strong here. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Come on, Sonny, turn that TV down and let him out. Turn that TV down.
Here we go.
They'll run with Strong. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so,
I said turn it down. Turn the TV down first. Golly, Sunday. Yes.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. On the end around, here comes Smith. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. And 3 yards on the carry there as his defense holds strong and takes it to 4th and goal. Now Will Lutz, who went to college a stone's throw from here at Georgia State, comes on for the field goal attempt. The kick by Lutz is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about one score.
You turn that TV down?
Lead, etc., but this is where you kind of start
turn it down some more.
That come and help.
I got to be able to hear him.
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
I got to be able to hear him if he do something.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Steele. Short completion, just 4 yards. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Tyreek Stevenson picks it off. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
Well, this is something we've seen before, partner. We've seen a defense beat a rookie pretend to leave a window open, and then the defensive back jumped it as soon as the ball was released. Big-time play. They love taking advantage of the youngsters, and in this case, it paid off well.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun here with Strong. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out.
Trey, come here, boy.
A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Now 2nd and 9. Fields now to throw. His throw incomplete.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
Here we go. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Back to throw. Fields. It's going to be incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
The kick by Lutz is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. They'll set up a throw. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've only converted once in 4 tries. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
3rd and inches, just turn around and hand it to the big guy and let him plow forward and pick up a first down. A lot of people think that the offensive line, they may almost take the play off because they got a big guy back there pushing forward. I think it actually works in reverse. I think they block harder because they love seeing that guy get the ball because he doesn't touch it very often.
Short throw caught by Pitts. He's across midfield. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle, but give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Short throw to Smith.
Nice play call, a little bit of play action right there. If you get those linebackers to freeze for just a split second, that's usually all the room you need in order to get it to your tight end.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Robinson on a give right side. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a 1st down. It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains. That right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting 3rd down so far this year. They're the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank on 3rd and what, right? I bet they're in the top 5 in the league on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 or more, because that's how you end up not converting. Just too much yardage to pick up on 3rd down.
2nd and 10. On play action, they'll throw. That's out wide here for Robinson. And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the 2nd quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
They'll run with Robinson, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
This defense has really flown around in the 1st half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
2nd and 6. And a here to Robinson. Touchdown, Falcons. Bijan Robinson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Falcons have got it back to within a score.
Sunday. Bring me that puck out there.
That also evens the ledger for the rookie quarterback. Had the interception earlier, and now he gets the touchdown throw.
The ideal touchdown-interception ratio is, what, 3 to 1 for the best quarterbacks? But he's a rookie. Just getting back to even is a big deal. Increases the confidence his teammates have in him as he tries to become their leader.
Don't do that.
This one away, and off it goes.
I don't want that.
And this will be returned from deep in the end zone.
I don't want it.
Cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
You boo-boo?
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Fields. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Falcons will have solid field position here as they take over at the 45-yard line. They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way. The head coach turned to the offense coordinator and said, he's yours from now on. Someone has to take responsibility and work with him and try and get him settled.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. It's caught inside the 25. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Looking to throw. That is caught. Touchdown. From 19 yards away. And the Falcons are an extra point away from moving out in front in the final minute of the half.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Extra point right
What do you got?
And that will give them the lead here as we get on towards halftime.
Yeah.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Well, quit playing so much. Sit down. Come here.
And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
What is it? Get up. Get up.
Well, we saw that during his much-heralded college career, and he parlayed that into becoming a
Wait, step on your face.
and now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the sixth sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play.
He be doing that. He stomped on the face. I seen it. It don't matter. He be doing that shit.
And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first.
You need to get up.
Successful in large part because they had a lot of extra help blocking up front.
Yeah, you've got guys who can do that very, very well. In addition, they can catch the football. So sometimes when they line up with 3 tight ends, it's not necessarily to run it, and that gives you an advantage when you do decide to barrel off the line of scrimmage and block people downfield.
Shit.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway.
13
to start this second half. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. It's been thrown down.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. He may go. Touchdown, Chicago. With his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
Bottom line, when you play a runner with these talents, you've got to be able to wrap up and get him on the ground. Or the first person who gets there, hold him up long enough for the next wave to get there and get him down. Otherwise, he will continue downfield and find pay dirt.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he is into the end zone again. So get him some oxygen. He scores on the long run.
Right.
And punches in the 2-point conversion for good measure. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Back to throw now on first down. He finds his man complete. That's steal. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. Nifty move. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down. So they go pass, now they go run, and 2 plays resulting in really nice pickups.
It certainly sounds like a 50-50 deal, doesn't it? Sounds like great balance. Well, you know what all those coaches have told us over the years, Brandon, that balance is? It means doing what you want to when you want to. That play calling's working very well for them right now.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
It certainly doesn't matter if it's been through the air like on this play or on the ground. I don't know what's going on with this defense. In a sense, they've been AWOL on this drive so far. 3 plays, 3 first
Come here, boy.
Come here. Find the answers, and they've got to find them quick.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll set up to throw. He's got Smith here. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. So a decent gain there, but not their fourth consecutive first down like they had on the first 3 plays.
You sound almost disappointed there. You want to fire the offensive coordinator on that one or what?
They had gotten into a rhythm. I thought they were just going to keep going.
Well, almost a win for the defense, but if that's your win, you're not doing very well right now.
Line of scrimmage, the 9, second and about a yard. Back to throw. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Trey.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll look to throw again. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown, Falcons. A great play there. His second touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Falcons are an extra point away from evening this one up.
And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
Had 3 touchdown passes. You're right, he looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular?
Well, they keep talking about making sure they're giving him plays that fit his talents and also maybe shrinking the playbook a little bit. They did tell us that. Bottom line, he's really good.
An extra point splits the uprights. And we are tied at 21. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Here's Strong to begin the drive. There he goes left side. How about this? He's to the 10. Touchdown, Chicago. A great effort there. With now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd.
Sunday, do me a favor, turn all these lights off. Turn all these lights off. Turn that one off, turn the hallway
The
out.
Bears have broken the tie. So what was already a game to remember becomes even more
Turn the
so
one off
as
and
that
y'all.
touchdown run, a lengthy one, takes him over 200 yards now for the game.
And I love the fact that to get over 200, it took a pretty good sprint, didn't it? I mean, a lot of times you get 1 or 2 yards.
Sunday, y'all bathroom right here.
But that really put an exclamation point on the game he's having. Fantastic, a lot of fun to watch.
Lutz good on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. obviously. They need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't
Trey,
have time.
then I
What
said,
the case
turn
was.
the light off. I just told you
Allowed
that.
for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Second and 13. And that'll be incomplete.
Nowadays, quarterbacks don't mind throwing into coverage because of the confidence they have in their receivers to come down with the ball. But sometimes you have to be careful you don't get too confident and throw an interception.
Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll look to throw here. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense
Go
to
get
hold
him.
things in check and force a punting
Yo.
situation.
Foul. Go in the wrong.
The Falcons send out their punter as he's on to kick it away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. This is taken at the 18.
Trey.
It's a
Oh, here no Jay.
45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. 1 play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. Now Fields. Over the middle to Smith. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 2nd catch for him.
Trey, come
and
here.
it'll wind up a 1st down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want...
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one good for 37 yards. Pretty explosive run on that inside handoff, and when you're a runner of his caliber, you don't need a big crease.
You really don't, but also what we're seeing is an offensive line that's taking charge at the point of attack, aren't we? Not only are they controlling the initial contact, they're actually utilizing what they call the strain the next 2 to 3 seconds to continue to move people.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. In motion goes the tight end. They'll go again with Strong. Oh, look at the juke. And go running right through it. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. And the tight end goes in motion left. He'll get it here as they run the end around. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the first and goal.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Here we go.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. First and 10, here's Brown. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on second down. Now Fields going to move them around. Another run for Brown on second down. And he'll take this from the 9.
Oh, nigga.
Well, now hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to make it a 2-score game. The kick by Lutz is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that's, CD, an important one here in the fourth quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Second down and a run by Robinson. And some space here. And this will be a Falcons first down as he gets it up past the 35.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns. But guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Now it's 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. Checks this one down to Robinson. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
I know it was a game, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of the play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Boy, they did everything but hold on onto it, but a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Steps away to his left. Going deep for Benjamin.
Oh, that's some bullshit.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
I tell you what, this is not for the faint of heart right here. 4th down, this is taking a big risk. But it's as good a play call as you can imagine. And the defense just not able to come up with the stop they needed. And this is not just a 1st down, but a big play as well.
Now a throw
Tell him to come
in
here.
the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
D boo boo.
The knockout blow right there. I think if I
Give me
were
a paper right
two
here.
scores, I'd be worried about an interception. But playing this way is what got them this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. 2nd and 10 now from the 27.
Oh, yeah.
Back to throw again. Throw out wide is incomplete.
What would look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Look at my hat.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And this almost intercepted. Not sure he saw the free safety that time. But lucky, incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This from 44 yards out, left hash. And his kick is good. And this is back down to a 7-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get it the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together. There he goes, right side. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here.
What the fuck?
And we've got movement. I think this is against the Bears here. Let's find out. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. On the run, it's Smith. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. From the 32-yard line now, here's a second down and 9.
On gain of 6, brings up 2nd and 9. At the 30.
Fields changing the play. Fields going to toss this quickly out wide, complete. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And now it's 3rd and 3. Fields now to throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. And he'll get it here on the end around. And this doesn't do well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. Now the gadget play here on 4th down winds up backfiring. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta. They'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Steele. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3.
Hat tip to that offensive line. They're clearing some holes, even down here deep in the red zone. And that's a nice pickup on the ground on 1st and goal.
Robinson again, and he will again go backwards as they drive him back to the 4-yard line. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here, brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They face a critical 3rd and goal now in a 1-score game.
Here we go, here we go.
Back to throw here.
Oh.
Touchdown Falcons. From 4 yards out. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the post, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination when you have momentum to go for 2 here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, been a good game.
Oh, baby, chill, man.
Unselfish.
I got no number,
You
honey.
don't have a flight to catch.
I got no number, honey.
On your jersey on the game.
So a big play coming for the Falcons as they'll go for 2.
Yes!
So the 2-point conversion, no good.
Way to go. Way to fucking go.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this is going to be returned from middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Get that from him. What is it? Oh, that's a ball.
They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it
so
so
baby?
hard. But it's tough.
My name is nothing, baby. I'm a Chicago. Oh, no, wait, tap in. I'm Chicago. I'm in the black. Or the blue, or the navy.
You number 0?
I ain't on here. It's a game. It's different people. Ain't nobody.
What are you doing?
What you mean?
How are you doing?
We got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down. And a productive gain out to the 14 after starting at the 7. It's a gain of 7. A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense.
What you talking about, baby?
Have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line. They got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling.
What are you talking about, honey?
There's a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back. Tell them to take
Baby, you do.
and try and move forward.
I mean, I'm not on here. Like me, like Jaden do that. This football. This ain't that. This ain't 2K.
3rd and 2.
Watch out, boy.
You.
I don't.
They'll run with Strong. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Watch out, baby. Screen.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They'll go with Strong.
Oh no!
On the mark, I'm not sure he pushed the line forward, and indeed he did not. They stop him. The Bears tried it on 4th down.
What the fuck is that?
And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. A give left side to Robinson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now the
That was the dumbest play ever.
their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
That was dumb shit. That was dumb shit. Oh my God, I can't do it.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. Again, it's Robinson. And once again, he's going to be stopped up behind the line. 2nd straight play. Shades of the 85 defense a little bit.
Partner, you got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here.
I can't believe I lost this game.
A big play needed, no doubt. 3rd and long. Robinson, he'll try the left side. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16.
We can't be totally sure that that was by design, but we do know that a lot of kickers like the ball in the right hash in order to kick the field goal.
So the field goal unit
He
is
can't get
on
froze?
the field as this is a big spot right here. This to take the lead here in the final minute. And his kick is right there. It's good. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Why does it say gun?
Baby, it's the name of the play, honey.
Huh?
It's just the name of the play, baby. Fun.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Back to throw. Fields. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
Probably time for 2 more shots, and ideally, they'd like to get the midfield or so they have a chance at a Hail Mary on the final
play. You're so funny.
Here comes 2nd down.
You're so funny. You're so funny with me.
Now Fields. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense wants a challenge and setting him back on the sand. Well, it took us until the final play chart to officially decide a winner, although on that last play they were so backed up it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded because we've seen the improbable before. A couple laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't happen. Perhaps next time.
So for Atlanta, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Carolina Panthers. Meanwhile, for the Bears, they'll fall back to 500.